Good morning, Don Palayo checking in with you guys this morning. It is Thursday morning. Today is what is today? Today's the 18th, September 18th, 2025. I'm just getting into work, just getting into the office. I just wanted to make a quick video. A little bit concerning what's going on out here right now. A lot of this seems like we're starting to see a little bit more uptick in violent rhetoric online between the right and the left here in the United States, which to me is exactly what certain foreign interests want. They want to see us fighting each other. I think that we all need to be a little bit careful as we're going about. Sometimes it's just best not to talk about politics, and especially around people that you may not know, because right now might not be the best time. Some people just can't handle disagreements. They can't without reacting violently. I don't agree with most of what the left has to say. There are a few things on the left mostly in fiscal matters, that I agree with. Most of their social stances, I don't agree with hardly any of it. But so what do? I just kind of keep to myself. I believe I have my beliefs, and I'm not going out of my way to try to attack anyone that disagrees with my point of view. So, people just got to learn that people think differently. People have different beliefs. So that's just kind of life. We've been seeing a pretty big uptick on this. Ever since the shooting of the United Healthcare CEO. Now with Charlie Kirk, and I'm worried. Trump had a couple of assassination attempts. I'm just kind of worried that we're starting to see an uptick in all this. The guy that they keep bringing up, the Minnesota lawmaker that was shot. The guy that did that, they want to say that he was a right-wing extremist. I did read that he was like a prepper, like a doomsday prepper type person, but it didn't sound like he was really political. It didn't sound like he was a big fan of either political party. It didn't sound like he was into politics one way or the other, really. So I don't know. Most of your political leaders in Minnesota are Democrats. So I don't know if he was just targeting political leaders just in general, or if he was specifically attacking. I just don't know. We'll see if more facts come out about that. But it just seems like a lot of the real violent stuff that's been happening has been mostly from the left attacking the right. I think a big part of the problem is that people have just gotten too absorbed in social media. I think people are going to have to get off the devices, go outside, get some fresh air. There's a lot more to life than all this political crap. So go outside, get some sun. It'll make you feel better. I really just wanted to say that this morning. I'm getting ready to start my work day, but everybody stay safe. I don't know where exactly all this is leading to. I do feel like we're in a transitory phase right now. America's had it pretty good for about 75 years, ever since 80 years, ever since the end of World War II. But now the world is kind of changing, and we're going to have to put forth effort to stay on top. A lot of these other countries are outperforming us when it comes to academics. Our schools are more interested in social engineering than they are really teaching our students, our kids. So that's a problem. And we need to fix it. So hopefully we can figure sort all of this out, get America back on its feet, and back in a good direction, a positive direction. I would tell you to be talking to your kids, getting them reading books. I know it's difficult and probably impossible to completely eliminate social media from our kids' lives, but I think the less they're absorbed by that, the better. Um, it's like the internet is a source of good and evil. There's a good side to the internet and there's a bad side to the internet. We just need to be watching what they're accessing, watching what they're listening to. I do worry about. I have two daughters of my own. My oldest is about to turn 21, and my youngest will be 14 in December. So I do worry about them, and I talked to both of them the other day about all of this and how important it is to just keep a rational mind and and really think about, you know, what's going to bring you the most happiness. I just don't think that looking to politicians to fix our lives is really the best answer. I think that and political debate has a place, but I don't think that it should be an all-consuming deal, where people are just going out willing to shoot somebody over their viewpoints. That's just not. You just don't do that. You also don't go around shooting CEOs who are running companies. I don't care if you feel like, United Healthcare doesn't make healthcare policy for the government. It doesn't. These healthcare companies, they're in business, certainly. But if you want something to change with our healthcare system, you're going to have to start with Washington, D.C. That's where all that is going to change. Anyway, I'm going to get my day started. You guys have a great day. This is Don Pelayo checking out.